What is good, boys and girls, and welcome back to another episode of Quackers TV. With me, your host with the most, your local friendly neighbourhood quack dealer, QTV himself. Emphasis on the QT because I am one. It is me, Quackers. That long ass intro is over. The game is straight in front of us. AFC Bournemouth versus Stoke City. Last time out, we gave Champions League holders Chelsea one hell of a battering. We truly found out that those London Ram boys do not like it up, in which I don't know how that works for their business, but you have to respect the side hustle. But straight on the back foot here, Bournemouth piling through with Junior Stanislas making Harry Suter his bitch and slamming it home. Harry Suter recently moved back to centre back from striker. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm already regretting my decision. Doesn't really seem like the position suits him, but hopefully he's just getting his feet under him. Stanislas, oh, he's just spun food, isn't it? Just newly appointed captain, Sam hasn't got a clue, Cass. He has just ran the ball into his own goal. I've heard of living up to the name, I really have. But I truly think that is taking it too far, Sam. He put his hand up for offside and was so distracted by his sheer determination and assuredness that he was offside, he has punted the ball into his own net. Good shit, Sam. Good shit. But we have to keep fighting. We can't give up. We are Stoke, and I guaranteed we were going to win this league. Liam Delap spins Chris Metham.
You suck!
Sam Klukas with a great ball to Tyrese, making up for his... I mean, not exactly making up, but going some way. Tyrese Campbell finds Carl. It is Mark Travers. Mark Travers is worse than my mum in goal and current mum. My mum is currently dead. I'm still convinced she would be better in goal than Mark Travers. That is how pissed off I am and how unrealistic this shite game is. Tyrese Campbell spins his man, and guess what? Mark Travers makes a save. What a shock to the system. But you know what happens when my keeper has to make a save? You know what happens when my keeper has to make a save? That happens. Wait, he made the save? Oh, Adam. I'm actually a little bit proud of you.
So about that whole best manager in the world thing, LMAO.
I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Go and suck your mum, you piece of shit. How are you going to kick me whilst I'm down? Do I do this to people? I don't do this to people. I'm nice. I am the most PG friendly, jolly, delightful chap in the world of football, and yet all I get is insults. All I get. No, I'm not quacked. Change that headline. I said change it. You're not going to change it. Oh, that's nice of you. This is what happens, yeah. You media people, you just target us. You target us. We're victims of harassment, and it's not okay. Just because I'm not from London like you are. Just because I'm not of some posh Oxford school like you are. Just because I speak with an accent and don't pronounce my T's properly, you cutter. Yeah, butter. Bath. I pronounce them like that, and what? It isn't cool to target me. I am still the best manager in the world, so suck out. Prick. I've been informed by my agents I should be slightly less uptight and, you know, a little bit more light-hearted. So as we face Huddersfield, they come forward early on. You know, we haven't started well recently, so it'd be really good if we got
Life is pain!
And didn't do
I
this
hate my
fucking bellend piece of shit pricks. I fucking hate this team. Huddersfield, as you can see, take an early lead like every single team in the league seems to against us. Rabbi Matondo spins his man, but as usual can't finish because he's dog shit. Tyrese Campbell spins his man, and he can't finish because he's dog shit. Guess what's going to happen next, boys and girls? I wonder if Tyrese Campbell's going to spin his man and not be able to finish because he's dog shit. There seems to be a recurring theme here. I don't know if you boys noticed it. Let me know in the comments if you've noticed a recurring theme. Tyrese Campbell gets him behind, doesn't finish. Because guess what? Because he's pish. You thought I was going to say dog shit that line, didn't you? I caught you out there, didn't I? Did someone on my team just do something competent, and was it Danny Bath? Oh great, Danny Bath's going to be sent off now. Just as I thought he'd actually done something good for once. Like, Danny, just fuck off, honestly. Just leave. I said I was going to stop swearing in these videos, but this... I generally don't know what's the worst decision there. The foul being given because he clearly got the ball, or not sending him off when he was clearly last man. Anyway, we win the ball back, high up the pitch. Tyrese Campbell coming forward the 69th minute. A Lamau for all of you immature virgins out there, go and touch some grass, my boys. I love you still. Andrea Zivkovic spins his man. The boy from Nuneaton Heath, Andre Zebra Fitch. If you don't know, get to know. The best import in English football history. Imported fresh from Belgrade. Emigrated to Nuneaton, and look what he is doing for the Stokey boys. Chalobah drives forward, but as usual, my team bottle it at the very end. But we have someone called Carl. Carl does whatever Carl fucking wants. If Carl wants to bang a goal and stop our losing streak, you know what Carl's going to do? Carl's going to do it. The boy from Brazil. We call him Carl because I have no idea how to pronounce his name. I only signed him for long throws. He has somehow become one of the most reliable goal scorers in Championship football history. Still only valued at 4 million though, because, you know, so much for dynamic potential. Huddersfield come forward, and to be honest here, I was convinced we gave away a penalty. I was genuinely convinced they'd given the penalty. And you're going to say, quackers, why are you convinced they gave away a penalty? Because they fucking should have given a penalty. He's just absolutely clotted him. I feel bad for his future children because they're going to be feeling that one. I don't know how a ref's actually given me a decision in my favour. I'm not complaining, I'm actually pretty delighted about it. If you're wondering why I'm not getting really upbeat and up tempo, it is 10 to midnight, and I know I'm not just pricking these videos, but I'm not just pricking real life. I mean, I am, but I pretend not to be. Hull City up next. Hull City, they got the whole deal. They got it rough, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to, like, hold this out on you. Hold on again. They just got battered. The ball just kept going in. Sam Klukas, I believe he actually played for Hull at one point, so that's a homecoming for the lad. Tyrese Campbell, banging in the goals. The boys are back. Magnanus, or however you pronounce the unholy prick's name, got a goal back, and I think most of you have realised by now, it doesn't tend to go well for teams who score against me. 5-1 is the end result.
From multiple sports. Which one would you like? Baseball, basketball.
I'm going to keep that in the video.
Quackers, your team has been looking awfully spiffing recently. Cheerio, my good sir, cheerio.
You know you right there, you sound like what? Shut up, Siri. You sound like one of those fruity boys from London. You do. You sound like one of those London fancy dance. So I ain't gonna answer your question. You uptight prick. Go back down south where you belong. You absolute middle class, Tory voting, pig shagging slut. Yeah, I said it. And what? You immediately deserve it at this point. Bye. Boys and girls, Fancy Dannery was on the menu. Fancy Dannery seems to be the way the team's going. But final game of the episode, and yes, I said we would clock anyone in the cup who came ahead of us. Birmingham City, the team that has got one single W over us, decided to try and avenge their recent L. They decided, you battered one team in blue, but you ain't going to batter us. They come forward early. But you know what's definitely not been an issue for the boys? Conceding early. Switching on straight away, they do it every single time. I'm really not sure what's happening. I'm pretty sure this is the third game out of 4 we've conceded early, and it absolutely won't be the last, more than likely. Great start to the cup run. We didn't actually go behind against Chelsea, but we've gone behind against Birmingham. Tyrese Campbell though spins his man, gets Liam in behind, and Liam promptly shits the bed. Great. Liam Delap finds Tyrese Campbell. Bit of fancy foot. I told you Fancy Danny was on the menu and they could not handle it. Ref, get him off. No, I'm sorry. Actually get him off. That's not okay. That man has a family. That tackle was vile. That was a literal violation. I'm sorry, that's not okay. Gary Gardner, get out of the ref's face. Look, you can't do that. That is vile. That is horrendous. There are children watching. You can't make challenges like that. I'm sorry. It's not on. I'm not happy. They need to protect our players. It's not okay. Good. That's the least we deserve. Because I'm sorry, they shouldn't have 10 men on. They shouldn't have 10 outfielders on the pitch now. It's not on. I'm actually fuming. I'm shaking with anger right now. They do come forward. Thankfully, Adam the Sheepshagger Davis shits the bed, but is bailed out by Christian Premier League title winner signed by yours truly himself at left back. Tyrese comes forward and finds Sam hasn't got a clue, who still has not made up for his delightfully hilarious own goal against Bournemouth. But Christian Fuchs, the Premier League winning left back, signed by yours truly, finds Liam Delap. He bags round the keeper and puts it back in the net. The prodigal son is here. The prince that was promised has arrived. That is 2 goals in 2 FA Cup games. The Donny, who came straight out of Rory's ballsack, is going to lead Rory's former team to the cup. I can promise you that. 2-1 to the boys. But can we keep the pressure up? Can we keep the momentum going? We are into the half. Can Birmingham regroup? Can they regather? Can they stay together, play hard and play well? Who knows? All I know is Tyrese Campbell has found Carl. And Carl has done what Carl always does. The man knows ball. The man knows the ball belongs in the goal. And the man knows how to find the hole, believe me. Liam Delap now finds Tyrese. Speeds away from Pedersen with that pace. This is why we call him the Fancy Dan, I guess, because you take the good with the bad and because he does shit like that on a regular basis. I'm going to say it for the people who haven't heard it yet. Tyrese, the Fancy Dan Campbell, used Thunderbolt, and I guess the net was a watertight because that ish was super effective. 3-1, 4-1 my add, to the boys, and you know what, we ain't done yet. Liam comes forward, leaves his man in the dust with the feetsies and plops it in. Does not try to repay Tyrese, who tried to find him with a pass earlier. Liam Delap knows where the net is. He knows where the hole is, believe me. I've just repeated myself. For those of you who don't think it was intentional, it absolutely was. I'm not sure why. You know, we're all taught repetition adds effectiveness and impact, so you know, there you go. That's why. Your first lesson with Mr. Quackers. As you can see though, I promised to batter all who came before me in the cup. I have done so, but that is all for today, folks. Peace.